Every scar got a story I ain't forgetting, Mind sharp like a blade where I come from. Focus born in the fire, trauma's my tutor. Keep talking slick, we'll see who shoot first. Oh yeah. I was raised in the static, nights full of panic. Heart iced out, but the vision panoramic. Pain built bricks in my backbone granite. Made it through the war, now my thoughts cinematic. Struggled in the cold where the heaters never jam. Saw my first ghost when I lost my first fam. No rest, no peace, got a 30 in the sleeve. If I blink too long, demons crawl in the breeze. I don't talk much, I just plot in silence. Anger in my chest, but my soul moving science. Voices in my head like a choir and sirens. Taught to be numb, now I move like a tyrant. Real ones hurt, but they never show signs. Bury my emotions just to triple my grind. Walk through hell with a smirk and a 9. Focus through trauma, that's the code in my mind. Focus through trauma, I ain't blinking the flames. Built in the dark, now I play in the game. Silence in the storm, but my shot got aim. Ain't no fear in my lane, just the pressure and pain. Locked in, zoned out, soul like steel. Masked up life, I forgot how to feel. Truth in the trauma, scars that reveal. I'm too real for the fake, too cold to heal.
Got used to the screams at night. Gunshots echo like lullabies. Still got dreams of the old drive-bys. Back when we used to count who died. Mama told me I was all too young, but the streets gave me my first reply. Now I walk like the Reaper's son. Black hoodie on with the war inside.
Mind full of rage, hands full of plans. Heart full of wounds, but I still withstand. Cut from a cloth they could never remend. Focus through trauma, I don't need no man. Hustle like every day, got a timer. Life be a test and the Glock be the sauna. Never been prey, I'm the hood's headliner. Think I'm cold, you should meet my reminder. Nightmares taught me how to aim with a purpose. Trauma hit hard, I define what my worth is. Made it out dirt, now my name in the verse. But the pain still talk through the bars, I'm rehearsed ish. Focus through trauma, I don't fold or flinch. Pain in my blood, I embrace that glitch. Mind in a twist, so stitched in the trench. Real from the jump, can't fake what I bench. Bulletproof thoughts, but I cry in the smoke. Built by the loss, I evolved through the broke. Ghosts on my back and the past still poke. But I walk through the fire with a blade and a hope. You ever look death in the eye and nod your head like not today? You ever bleed but never weep? That's what made me this way. No therapist, just 10 toes and rage. No savior came, I broke my own cage. Focus through trauma, page by page. Now I spit this pain on a war-torn stage. Pain in my chest like a ticking timepiece. But I move through the dirt like a priest with a piece. Ghetto baptized, war-born speech. Graduated scars, never practiced peace. Lost some brothers I could never replace. Seen too many tears on my mama's face. Turned that guilt to a fire and chase. Now I run this game like a man stacked ace. Fist full of grit, heart full of silence. Slept in the storm, made peace with the violence. Life too raw, no time for compliance. I walk with the wolves, no leash, no guidance. Every breath is a move in the war zone. Every step is a prayer with the clone. Built from the ashes, I stand alone. Focus through trauma, that's the tone. Focus through trauma, never back down. Pressure on my name, but I never lost ground. Heart iced up, but the soul spellbound. Pain made a king from the battleground. Locked in, zoned out, eyes like steel. Feel no pain, yeah, that's how I heal. Truth in the scars, fate signed the deal. I was made through trauma, now I run what's real. Focus. Through every loss, every hit, every scar. I ain't fold, I ain't cry. I just grew colder. And now they wonder why I see life from behind the barrel. Cause peace never came without the trauma.
Yeah, sleep with my eyes open, demons don't knock. Anxiety with hammer while I load up the block. Click clack with the pain, can't run from the past. I'm built for the chaos, don't care if it lasts. I wake in the silence, my heart still out. Mind full of violence, can't blend with the crowd. Gun in the dresser, stressing my dome. I pray to the void when all alone. Chase more fears when I walk through the trap. Paranoid on my back like a Kevlar wrap. Every move calculated, cold like a hitman. Trigger finger twitching while I grip the quick plan. Voices in my head say shoot before talk. Staring at reflections, I see a chalk outline walk. No peace in my zone, just pressure and chrome. Even in sleep, I hear that death ringtone. Anxiety with ammo, breathing through war. I don't need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face on the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feel when the trigger set free. Like a 50 drum, every step in the hood like a countdown run. Got a head full of smoke and a heart full of ashes. Friends turn ghosts, now I talk in past tenses. Used to beg God just to mute this rage. Now I let the barrel preach every word on the page. Freestyle loaded, I'm a mind-born brawler. Every metaphor a bullet and I'm steady with the color. Mind doing laps, can't rest, can't chill. Dark in the soul, but I shine when I kill. This life ain't a flex, it's a test with no grade. You either drown in your fears or spray through the fade. So I seen shadows talk back in the mirror. Night terrors got clear when I grip that trigger. They want peace, I want pain just to balance the feel. Real recognize trauma and my trauma don't heal. I sleep on my fists, I dream on my jaw. My head is a war zone, my thoughts never thaw. They say breathing deep, but the smoke got me choking. Anxiety's a whisper, but the gun loud spoken. Tired of the lies, but I lie with the steel. Trust no soul, only death, keep it real. My story ain't fiction, it's written in blood. My therapy's a trigger and the silence to flood. Anxiety with ammo, need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face when the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feels when that trigger set free. Mama said I changed since I touched that Glock. Told her I ain't sleep since the first body drop. Now I ride with the solace, mask in the wind. Every mile in the streets, etched deep in my skin. Therapist said I'm a ticket device, but I cut her off quick like a blade through ice. No words for the pain, only sounds of the shots. Only loyalty I know came from federal dots. Used to pray for a way out, now I just ain't found peace in the barrel. Lost faith in my name. Tell my soul I'm sorry, but the war chose me. I'm a product of the cold where the hope don't breathe. Yo, every bar like a shank to the system. Can numb this trauma, so I rap like a victim. But I'm a villain with vision, a soldier with scars. My nightmares wear hoodies, my angels got bars. They want quotes, I give curses and cries. Freestyling off trauma with tears in my eyes. Clock ticking, but I ain't trying to heal slow. Rather deal with the pain than pretend I don't know. Ain't no filter on this, I'm the truth in the dark. Rapping while reloading, every line leaves a mark. If the beat drop, I drop a story too. Cause survival ain't sweet, but the fire still grew. Anxiety with ammo, breathing through war. I don't need love, I need something to score. Pills in the left, clips in the right. Trusting nobody when I step in the night. Anxiety with ammo, I'm ready to fire. Built from the bottom, baptized in the fire. No fear in the face from the nightmare they see. Only calm that I feel when that trigger set free. No peace in this mind, just shadows that linger. One in the head, and pain on my finger. Can't cry no more, my tears been dry. Just anxiety with down till the day I die.
Yeah. Run it up from the shadows of the cuts we don't speak names. No luck, just licks, diamonds dripping from the wrist pain. Luxury but paid in blood, never clean gains. Now listen close, this the gospel of the grit game. Running through doors with the face mask tight, did a lick last night. Now my chain got bite, got a duffel full of sins in a pocket full of pride. Turn a wrist to a bag, that's the hustler's right. 12 on the block, so we slide like ghosts. Pressure in the pot, turn the crumbs to a toast. I was broke, now I drip like a fountain of gold. They see the fit but never saw me in the cold. From kitchen towels to penthouse views, I was cleaning dirty money like I'm baptizing clues. Got demons in my sleep, still I never hit snooze. Dreaming luxury from licks, that's the path I choose. I put fear in the plug, respect in the game. Put loyalty first, then came to fame. Hit a safe in the hills, put the cash for my dame. While they play for clout, I play for game. Cause we luxury from licks, no blessings from church. Every dollar in my denim got a history of dirt. We ain't asked for no help, had to make it from hurt. Now it's rollies, foreign whips, got them thinking I'm cursed. But I'm the luxury from licks, every stain got a tail. Every op that we flip, turned a loss to a sale. Had to bleed for this ring, never needed no bail. Now I toast with my scars, pouring pain in my grave. With fast, tight, no brake lights. I've been moving through the nights where the feds take flights. Had the Glock in the brief, hope the scale read right. Put a drum on the chopper, sound like stage fright. We ain't regular, we ain't tame, we don't smile unless it's cash in the frame. Free my dog, still locked in the game. They was risking it all just to chase this flame. Fast talk, slick grip with a mind like war. I was moved with the wolves, had to sleep near the door. Now it's condos with views while they beg for more. Used to run out of hope, now I run the store. I came up from losses, learned greed in the drought. Where the hunger don't lie and the pain scream out. Did 100 cold runs, dodge 100 doubt. Put my life on the line, not a safe box shot. All facts, no fiction in my memoir flows. Every lick had a lesson, every wound still shows. From the blacked out trucks to designer shows. This the cost of the come up in blood, it grows. My luxury from licks, not luck, not wishes. It's the missions with precision and the scent of riches. From the alley to the loft, turning ghosts to figures. And I still keep a burner for the snakes and snitches. My luxury from licks, still haunted by nights where the price of a dream was a permanent fight. But I cashed out pain, turned scars to flight. Now I ball with my demons in the LED light. Chopper in the bag with the code on speed. If it go left, then I ghost and I bleed. Never let a soul see the trail of greed. When you earn from the dirt, you proceed with heat. Penthouse room, but the smell still staying. Of the nights when the hunger made me run insane. Now it's plane after plane just to numb the strain. But my heart's still cold from the block domain. I ain't never forget where I came from. No meals, just crumbs and a loud drum. No handouts, just runs and a loaded gun. Now I drip in revenge every time I stun. Got a stash full of karma and a vault of sins. I've been praying to the hustle, now the Lord let me win. You could take the boy out the trap he's in, but the trap still talk when the walls cave in. It was licks that raised me, pain that paid me, scars that made me luxury. Nah, this revenge wrapped in Mercedes. From the hood to the hills, I ain't switched my code. I just cleaned the blood and let the story unfold. Never forget you can shine from dirt if you know how to turn that pain into worth. Yeah.
Midnight thoughts in a room full of racks. Still hear the sirens behind all these stacks. Confessions of the prophet, pain in my lap. This that unfiltered life, ain't no turning it back. Cash flow confessions, I bleed through the bands. Whispers from the block so stuck in my hands. I pray with a 40, no rosaries near. I counted my sins while I conquer my fear. Cash flow confessions, my ledger's a ghost. Trying to balance my past with the life that I chose. Money like water but blood in the drain. And every deposit just numbs out the pain. I came from the section with loyalty tax, where homies get smoked over digital packs. That F&N speak when it talk too loud. So I learned how to move through the hate in the crowd. Whipping through lanes in a matte black beam. Feeling like a king with a Glock in the seam. I seen day ones turn into court dates. Now I never show love, I just move with the weight. I remember cold nights trying to stretch out a dream. Now I'm pulling up quiet tinted Benz with the gleam. Cash rules everything, I know that's real, but it don't fix trauma or the urge to kill. Look, I ain't apologize for bread I broke. Came up hustling, slept in a cloud of smoke. No excuses, I chose this life with a digital scale and a stainless knife. Talk slick, get your Wi-Fi cut. We don't do indirects, we pull up in the rough. Blue strips like my veins turn cold. I seen brothers get rich just to die with no soul. Cash confessions, I rap what I live. Turn pain into power, then power the crib. Freestyling my sins while I stare at the safe. Every number in there came from charging the state. Flow confessions, I bleed through the bands. Whispers from the blocks still stuck in my hands. I pray with a 40, no rosaries near. I counted my sins while I conquer my fear. Cash flow confessions, my ledger's a ghost. Trying to balance my past with the life that I chose. Money like water but blood in the drain. And every deposit just numbs out the pain. I kept secrets in safes and pain in my cup. Real G's don't fold, they just tighten it up. Yeah, I walk through the valley where the rats run free. Now I charge 6 figures for my loyalty fee. No code, no script, it's survival and math. I was made in the storm, molded deep in the wrath. Counting up losses just to measure the gain. Still I never trade my scars for fame. All these zeros but I still feel broke. Cause peace don't come with the smoke we told. Every band got a story, every road got a past. Every chain just a shackle with a glittering mask. Check it. Profit from pain, that's the motto they preach. I was born with a target and a hustle to teach. 12 lurking, but my mind on flips. Crypto moves with the burner equipped. I drop jewels in the verse, you could quote it in court. My life ain't a flex, it's a guerrilla report. Every trip, every flip, got a lesson to hold. Either stacking your wins or you stacking a fold. This ain't rap, this a war chant over drums. When the feds raid homes and your childhood numb. So I spit like a Draco, rapid and raw. Cause they never gave peace, only gave us the law. Cash flow confessions, I bleed through the bands. Whisper from the block still stuck in my hands. I pray with a 40, no rosaries near. I counted my sins while I conquer my fear. Cash flow confessions, my ledger's a ghost. Trying to balance my past with the life that I chose. Money like water but blood in the drain. And every deposit just numbs out the pain. Yeah, I told the mirror don't judge me today. I did what I had to just to get paid. Cash don't lie but the stories do. And some dreams get dirty when they run through you. Every dollar got guilt, every stash got weight. Ain't no heaven in sight when you deal with fate. I ain't just rap, I'm the ink in the deal. I'm the realest confession that this life ever sealed. So when they ask me how I got mine, I tell them how I bled for it, ran through the mud for it. Lost brothers, burned bridges, slept next to the plug for it. Cash flow confessions, it ain't just profit, it's pain and motion. It's wealth with a warning, and I still count fast, but I move even faster.
Yeah. No mercy in my veins, heart froze, brain locked. It's that cold gaze logic, no feelings when I talk. Still in my walk, pain hidden in the chalk. Look me in the eyes, see the war I never fought. They said time heals, but it only made me numb. Pressure in my chest got me moving like a drum. Moving with the cold, can't fold where I'm from. Every scar story, but I read it like it's fun. Raised by the silence, trained by the storm. Learn to keep my cool even when the streets warm. No blinking in the war zone, steady with the form. Calculating every step like chess on the norm. Colder than the snow that fell on my block. Wisdom in my head, but the pistol still cocked. Taught by OGs how to never get caught. If you ever see me fall, know I plan that drop. Every handshake fake, I read them like files. Face like a statue, trained with no smiles. My pain got depth, but my logic got miles. I ain't here to mourn, I'm here to profile. Cold gaze, logic in the fight. No emotion in the move, just a night. I ain't flinching, I'm calculating right. See the devil in the lens, I just tighten up the light. Cold gaze, eyes like a blade, mind like a vault, built not the fade. Pain on pause, every soul got weight. If the streets had a god, then I just got made. Run the code like a wartime hacker, no clickbait drama, I'm a fact-based slapper. Every bar hit harder than your whole crew chattering. My tongue too sharp, leave your mindset shattered. Ain't no fluke, I was built through the heat. Where the real ones die and the fake ones tweet. Where a glance can't kill and a word can cheat. And your homie on the gram, but your name ain't repeat. Move militant, mindset militant, speak in decimals, every fact significant. Calculated pressure, no slip in the incident. So iced out, but the bar's still infinite. I walk through storms just to measure my weight. Got trauma in my jeans and revenge on my plate. Stay poised in the battle, I ain't moving irate. Every beat's like a witness that I'm bringing to fate. Every move's like math, no guessing. I don't need blessings, I'm built from the stressing. I learn more from pain than I ever did from lessons. Every lie got a pattern, I just count up confessions. See the world in frames through a sniper view. Everything blurs, set the target in queue. Cold logic, make a monster look new, but I never blink twice, that's the trap boy truth. I don't speak much, I calculate the air. Before I breathe, I decide what to spare. Ain't no sympathy in war, just who dare. And I've stared down God just to say I was there. Every problem got a key, I decode with silence. I don't shout when it's war, I resort to science. They mistake code for weak, but that's flawed reliance. I built a kingdom in chaos with pure defiance. See, my ops never flinch, just study. They scream with fear, but my thoughts too muddy. See, I grew in the cracks where the sky turned bloody. With trust get killed and the nights feel cruddy. But I never lost sight, never sold out truth. Every failure just bricks, now I'm roof on proof. You could test my vibe, but my fire uncouth. It's cold gaze logic, not a style, it's the root. Cold gaze, logic in the fight. No emotion in the move, just a night. I ain't flinching, I'm calculating right. See the devil in the lens, I just tighten up the light. Cold gaze, eyes like a blade, mind like a vault, built not to fade. Pain on pause, every soul got weighed. If the streets had a guard, then I just got made. Real ones know I'm too composed to flex, but my silence hit harder than your verified checks. Ain't no glitch in my code, just battle tested specs. And my raps like warheads, ready for the next. Ain't no shortcut route, I paid in scars, bled in alleys, healed in bars. Now my brain's so sharp, it can cut through stars. And my cold stare lethal like a sniper in cars. Every second is a plan, every word is a drill. Every verse like a mirror to my pain and my will. Built from the dark, still climbing uphill. Logic keep me breathing when the pressure try to kill. Don't need hype, I write to survive. Every syllable's a soldier that was trained to thrive. This ain't just music, this is why I'm alive. Cold gaze logic, that's the reason I drive. So don't ask me why my voice sounds still, why my face don't flinch, why my wounds don't heal. It's not about pain, it's about what's real. Cold gaze in my eyes and my soul won't kneel. This is more than rap, this is gospel in grime. Every second of silence is a message in time. Cold gaze logic, sharp, raw, and divine. Freestyling through trauma while I murder each line.
Yeah. I chose the bag over calm nights. No peace in the plan when the hunger bites. Profit talk louder than your advice. Street rules written in blood, no rewrites. Rights. I was raised with a siren sing lullabies. Gun smoke dreams on the city skies. Hustle in my veins, no compromise. I stack or I starve, simple way to survive. Whispers in alleys, deals in the dark. Loyalty tested like metal and sparks. Moving in silence with heat in the park. Profit the mission, not peace in the heart. I seen brothers turn fake over change. Turn real cold, now they acting strange. 100 round drama, I'm out of range. But I never flinch, I just rearrange. Midnight math with the digital flips. Trap phone buzzing with 100 scripts. Bankroll thick like mafia clips. And the game don't stop, we just tighten the grip. Profit over peace, that's the oath I breathe. Can't make meals if your soul too sweet. I play for keeps, don't preach to me. War made a king, not therapy. Profit over peace, I don't rest, I feast. Every shot I call, bring a block to heat. No white flags, we just up the beat. No handshake deals, just gold on teeth. I ain't praying for quiet, I pray for power. Stacking in silence in the devil's hour. Boss mindset made it out the sour. Got the re-up flowing like April showers. Count bands till my fingers ache. Pain in my chest, but I still don't break. You talk about peace, but you move like fake. I talk about paper, then I demonstrate. Deals on the table like chessboard hits. Moving like ghosts, I don't trust no snitch. Only time I fold is when I double my chips. Tryna live rich off the losses I flip. Ain't no love in the streets I roam. Just gang ties in a bulletproof home. Cold eyes, but my name well known. And I never regret all the sins I own. Yeah. Hey yo, check it. I came from the pain, now I move with a purpose. Digital grind, make a rack from the surface. Trap got codes, gotta read it in cursive. I don't do peace, I just make them nervous. Moving like I got the stock tip early. Real street runner, my hands stay dirty. Profit over calm, I'm the storm in the jersey. Still got dreams of the game reimbursing. Cashless mental, my soul on fire. Pressure make kings, not your church choir. Grew from the dirt, now I walk much higher. Peace too soft, I got blood in the wire. Can't slow down when the rent's on me. Making plays while you scroll for free. They want peace, but I pay my fee. Gotta break a few laws to chase the key. My reflection speaking a cold ambition. Mirror talk sharp like a street admission. Risking my blood, never asked permission. This life chose me, now I run the mission. From broke night to the black card life. From hand-me-downs to the Rolex ice. Record dates to the first-class flights. Now they asking how I changed my life. But the answer's deep in the hustler's rage. And pages of pain that I bled on stage. And every chord that I made from a cage. And every stack that I flipped from a wave. God profit over peace, I chose my lane. In a world full of wolves, I became the flame. Ain't no shame when you own the game. Let them talk, I just triple the game. Profit over peace, no fairy tales. Only war stories and cartel scales. I lived through hell with no guardrails. Now I print cash like encrypted trails. Hey, peace ain't never put food on the plate. It ain't never saved me from court dates. It ain't never gave back when the trust broke, or paid the debt when I was dead broke. So I chose profit. Every cent earned from the fight in my soul. From the block where loyalty's paid in gold. Where silence speaks and the stories unfold. This ain't just rap, this a legacy. A message for those who move like me. Profit first, peace later. Maybe, but but now I'm chasing every stack daily.
Yeah. Ain't no love left in this war zone now. Every step I take, I bury a piece of my soul deeper. I don't feel nothing, only pressure and pistols. Let's go. Dead emotions daily, I ain't crying in no silence. Built a heart of steel while I'm dealing with this violence. Ghosted by my past, but the present stay defiant. Cold-blooded grind, turn the pain into science. Dead emotions daily, now I'm facing the mirror. Dreams fade slow, but the hate getting clearer. Talking with my demons, now they all sound familiar. Dead emotions daily, my reflection looking killer.
I've been cold since the sandbox. Grave thoughts in my head lock. Lost bros in the back blocks. Now I talk with my red dot. No tears for a tough loss. Pain fed through a shell toss. In a game where the weak fall, so I sharpen my dead walk. No blink, no fear, no mercy. Heart froze when the night tried to curse me. Mind on a mission, soul too thirsty. And the streets taught me real ain't worthy. Hands dirty but the conscience clean. Paranoia in my blood stream. Sleep with a switch and a smoke screen. God left town, now I'm unseen. No therapist gon' fix this mode. I've been marching and on death row. Talk less when the cash get cold. Now I silence pain with the way I flow. No rest, no peace, no pause. I just write my rage in these bars. Freestyle scars in the heat of the dark. I've been dead inside since they tore me apart.
Dead emotions daily, I ain't crying in no silence. Built a heart of steel while I'm dealing with this violence. Ghosted by my past, but the present stay defiant. Cold-blooded grind, turn the pain into science. Dead emotions daily, now I'm facing the mirror. Dreams fade slow, but the hate getting clearer. Talking with my demons, now they all sound familiar. Dead emotions daily, my reflection looking killer.
Mind been locked in a vault, I don't feel shame, only results. Lost too much, now I'm ice to the pulse. Only thing I trust is the smoke in the vault. I done walked through hell with a blade on my chest. Seen friends turn ghosts with a lie in a text. Now I only speak cold, let the silence flex. In a world with myself just to earn respect. Heart broke, stitched up with ammo. Thinking too loud, got the Glock on camo. Pain in my pen, never ran from the shadow. This a death wish life, not a movie channel. Real ones vanish, the fake ones multiply. Seen loyalty die in a cold alibi. Now I calculate pain like I'm reading a file. Dead emotions daily, but I walk with style.
Yeah, watch me black out.
Sipping on the venom that they gave me as a kid. Thoughts twisted like the corners where the blood never hit. I don't pray for the sun, I just live in the mist. Talking numbers with the reaper while I load this clip. Hustle hard, breathe slow, never blink at a threat. I'm the voice of the void when the world forgets. Every rhyme's a grenade, every word's a debt. I've been cashing pain checks while they faking the spec. Ain't no love in the matrix, no truth in the game. I just freestyle war, I don't play for fame. If I die tonight, let my bars remain. Dead emotions daily, only thing that explains.
Dead emotions daily, I ain't crying in no silence. Built a heart of steel while I'm dealing with this violence. Ghosted by my past, but the present stay defiant. Cold-blooded grind, turn the pain into science. Dead emotions daily, now I'm facing the mirror. Dreams fade slow, but the hate getting clearer. Talking with my demons, now they all sound familiar. Dead emotions daily, my reflection looking killer.
Yeah, dead emotions daily. It's a state of mind. Buried all my feelings in a chalked out line. Only thing I feel is the steel when it shine. Every bar is scar that I etched in time. Ain't no heartbeats where I came from, only echoes. Every scream became a verse, and every loss became survival code. Dead emotions daily, still breathing, still moving, still cold.
Yeah, I came from the pain, now I'm chasing dirty bags. Ain't no clean road when you're running from the past. Pressure on my soul, bullets in the mag. Voices in my head saying stack it, never lag. Let's go. I was raised in the dark where the fiends get fed. Where a dream nothing but a scheme in your head. Where the plan gets dirty but the vision stay clean. And the work come quick if your trigger finger mean. I've been living on the edge, whole block full of sin. Keep a 4-5 loaded, let the devil walk in. No sleep, just scars on my conscience and chest. But I hustle with the pain like it's part of success. Got a bag full of hope and a Glock full of doubt. If the money come wrong, then the chopper come out. I done seen too much, now I move with the silence. Hood turn cold, but I warm it with violence. Dirty bag dreams, ain't no pillow where I lay. All I see is dirty cash, dirty schemes, dirty plays. Risk it all for the win, ain't no other route for me. From the gutter to the gold, I chase bags faithfully. Dirty
Dirty bag dreams, every move got a mean. Either stack or get clapped, ain't no love in between. I don't pray for peace, I just pray I stay alive. Cause them dreams come dirty and the streets never lie.
Look, told him I ain't never fold, pressure just my lifestyle. Whipping in the kitchen, got it jumping like it's fight night. Pistol in the stash spot, scale in the drywall. Fiends at the back door, sniffing like a bloodhound. I got demons in my rearview, angels went ghost. Try and cop a new coupe, riding on hopes. Freestyling in the trap while I vacuum seal dreams. Every word spit heavy like I'm talking to the Reaper team. Trust none, love lost, pain gained, still flame. All my verses come raw like the coke in the drain. Yeah, I freestyle with a weapon in the booth. Talk slick, you'll vanish before they find the truth. This ain't no fantasy, this reality rap. Every syllable a step in a world full of traps. Got homies in the pen, some ain't never coming back. But I carry all their names in this dirty money stack. Dreams built in the shadows, painted in the chrome. And I still chase it all, cause the pain feel like home.
My mama told me, boy, don't lose your soul for a check. But I was outside risking it with ice on my neck. Dirty money made me, but it broke me in return. Now my heart just a vault where the coldest fires burn. Used to sleep on the floor with a duffel full of pain. Now I ride through the city, presidential in the lane. Got the plug on the line, and he talking in code. Every move been encrypted since the murders went cold. They don't get it, now they never seen the war from inside. Where your friends turn snakes and your pride gotta die. But I rise with the hunger of 100 dead kings, with a bag full of demons and a phone that still rings.
Dirty bag dreams, ain't no pillow where I lay. All I see is dirty cash, dirty schemes, dirty plays. Risk it all for the win, ain't no other route for me. From the gutter to the gold, I chase bags faithfully. Dirty bag dreams, every move got a mean. Either stack or get clapped, ain't no love in between. I don't pray for peace, I just pray I stay alive. Cause them dreams come dirty and the streets never lie.
Fast life, no breaks, just boost. We don't dream in color, only red and gold hues. Got a plan and a scale, got a mind like a vault. And my soul still dirty from the things I was taught. When I die, bury me with a bag on my chest, so they know I died grinding and I live with no rest. No regrets in my script, just bars and blueprints. Every verse a reflection of my scars and movements. This the anthem for the ones still lurking in pain. Still cooking up plots in the thunder and rain. We ain't praying for change, we just moving in stealth. Dirty bag dreams, yeah, I chase it for wealth.
You ever lost sleep for a bag you ain't got yet? Ever risked it all knowing you might not reset? That's the life we live, dirty dreams on repeat. Stack high, trust slow, move sharp, speak brief.
Yeah. Welcome to the upload zone, where real meets code. We trap through signals now, no fingerprints, no load. Digital digits, encrypted gold. Yeah. Let's go.
This the digital trap era, no keys, just codes. Moving way through the cloud, no streets, no roads. VPN dreams, got the ops on froze. Crypto in my bag while the bank explodes. Talk slick, get swiped, this life high speed. AI talking money, I just follow the lead. From the block to the bite, it's a brand new creed. Freestyle mind, but I trap like I bleed. Every band's on the plug with the data. Shooting through the fiber like a laser, no chaser. One click, one move, empire expand. I ain't touch a brick in months, still supply and demand. Got my shooter on Discord, he talking code. And the game don't glitch, cause the source been sold. I was raised on the grind, now the grind go ghost. No scale, no smell, but the pack still boast. Money in the metaverse, flex in the mirror, talk tough, but your whole hard drive inferior. Digital Don with a Glock in a backdrop, touchscreen hustle, got the world on lock. DM to the dark web, shipment on schedule, no face, no trace, no federal level. I ain't in the kitchen, I'm cooking through scripts. Algorithm power, I'm flipping these flips. Flash drive loaded, that's the blueprint. Encrypted stacks, that's a new mint. Face ID to the vault, no prints, and I still keep the peace with extended clip. This the digital trap era, no keys, just codes. Moving way through the cloud, no streets, no roads. VPN dreams, got the ops on froze. Crypto in my bag while the bank explodes. Talk slick, get swiped, this life high speed. AI talking money, I just follow the lead. From the block to the bite, it's a brand new creed. Freestyle mind, but I trap like I bleed. Check the ping, then I dive in. No cap, I got stocks that align with the violence. Real street ties with a tech alliance. Going live from the vault, whole squad in compliance. Zero trust, still I double up the margin. Gotta double back, never trust no department. Firewalls high, but the game got bugs, so I code while I load. Got 'em running off slugs. Synthetic hustle, my grind ain't lazy. I be printing out wins while your vision still hazy. Chatbots talking, but the street's still cold. Still riding with the steel AI can't hold. OG mind, but the wave futuristic. Freestyle bullets make the beat turn ballistic. Every drop's encrypted, the flow got laws. I done ran the whole grid with no pause. Reload the beat, that's a digital stick. My trap got Wi-Fi, but the hustle still thick. 5 riders deep, I'm a ghost in the stream, counting all the wins with the barcode dream. This the digital trap era, no keys, just codes. Moving way through the cloud, no streets, no roads. VPN dreams, got the ops on froze. Crypto in my bag while the bank explodes. Talk slick, get swiped, this life high speed. AI talking money, I just follow the lead. From the block to the bite, it's a brand new creed. Freestyle mind, but I trap like a visual vision. I don't sleep on the job while they dream in the booth. I just hack and rob, no mask, no drill, just malware kill.
chill. Got the cash moving solid with a venomous will. Cloud service safe, but my mind's still scarred. I remember real wars when we bled in the yard. Not a war online, different kind of terrain, where the heist ain't loud, but it still bring pain. I'm logged in deep in the darknet core, with a code for a hit that they can't ignore. I'm the glitch in the chain, I'm the breach in the law. Got a zip full of coins and a digital saw. Fake IDs, IPs rerouted, and the hustle don't stop till the route get clouded. No bail, no case, just a clean escape. From the streets to the scripts, I redesign fate. Black hoodie on, still ghosting the net. Trap ain't changed, just evolved to a threat. From a Motorola flip to a cyber connect. Got a drone in the sky if I sense disrespect. This a digital trap, there are no keys, just codes. Moving weight through the cloud, no streets, no roads. VPN dreams, got the ops on froze. Crypto in my bag while the bank explodes. Talk slick, get swiped, this life, high speed. AI, talking money, I just follow the lead. From the block to the bike, it's a brand new creed. Freestyle mind, but I trap like I bleed. Got the screen, but my name stay active. Digits don't sleep, I stay proactive. They can trace the beat, but not the sender. I'm the future of the trap, full-time offender. Digital roots, but the scar's still deep. And I still pray silent, cause the reaper don't sleep. No cap, no rest, just a code and a Glock. This a digital trap era, and we never gonna stop.
Yeah, streets talk, but I move in silence. Only thing loud is the engine and the sirens. Money on my mind, pressure on my back. Count fast, fast, move fast, never abstract.
Woke up, Glock near the dresser. Dreams of a check, I ain't talking no Tesla. Trap phone buzzing like static on loop. Numbers run up while I lace my boots. Feds in the sky, but the block stay jumping. Eyes on the bag, I ain't trying to lose nothing. Every move surgical, game like chess. One slip up, that's your life in a vest. Ran through the drought, now I flood these lanes. Counting up racks while I numb this pain. Talk too much, you a liability. Circle small, build on loyalty and artillery. Product move fast like a racing a ghost. Hate in their heart, but I'm doing the most. My hustle got scars, my hustle got past. I don't brag, I just move on crack. Count fast, move faster, clock never sleeping. Grind in my veins, I ain't even breathing. Stacking these bands, looking disaster in the lane by myself. I'm the ghost and the master. Fast life, full throttle, no brakes in the lane. Mind on the money, can't play with the fame. Count fast, move faster. Real ones don't chatter, just numbers in motion. Money machine like it's singing a song. Dirty bills, but my vision stay strong. Grew up with dreams, get buried in bricks. Now I write scripts with a scale and a mix. Slide through the block in designer and chrome. Talking that talk, but I did it alone. Running on fumes, I'm still in the race. Mask on tight, with no time to waste. Blueprint different, I mapped out hunger. Raised in the jungle, I learned from thunder. Freestyle raw like it came from the dirt. Built from the bottom, success gon' hurt. They envy my rise, I reply with silence. They mimic my moves, but like my violence. Count blue strips with a switch on my lap. Every line coded like I'm drawing a map. Count fast, move faster, clock never sleeping. Grind in my veins, I ain't even breathing. Stacking these bands, ducking disaster in the lane by myself. I'm the ghost and the master. Fast life, full throttle, no brakes in the lane. Mind on the money, can't play with the fame. Count fast, move faster. Real ones don't chatter, just numbers in motion. Vision locked in like a scope in the snow. I don't fold, I reload, that's the code that I know. Heart gone cold from the nights in the cell. Not a paper like waves and I ride them well. Stack, flip, triple, I don't need no luck. I was raised in the fire, I don't flinch at a buck. All black fitted, mindset wicked. Plug hit once, I'm the one that flipped it. Invest in the street like it's Wall Street slang. But my shares come wrapped in the profits bang. They don't teach this grind in no college hall. It's a 4 a.m. plot with no missed call. I don't play checkers in a world full of pawns. I was built from the pressure like diamonds born. Speed in my steps, I maneuver like craft. If you slow on the draw, you get left in the past. Yeah. Clock ticking, mind spinning. Every second wasted is a bag I'm missing. You either run the game or run from it. And I never count fast, move fast, I live off the motion. Pressure in my blood, heart colder than the ocean. No time to rest, no room for disaster. I learned from the struggle, it just made me faster. Fast lane living, don't talk if you slower. Bag full of blues and my eyes stay colder. Count fast, move faster, speed like a master. Legends don't wait, they just stack, getting past you. Late night schemes, I was built for this. Cash in my mind like a sign to wish. Never trust clocks, I move off instinct. Fast hands, quick steps, never extinct. Life's a countdown, so I never stall. If the reaper calling, I'm a ball till I fall. Count fast, move faster, to the last breath on the streets broadcaster. Every scar got a story I ain't forgetting. Mind sharp like a blade where I come from. Focus born in the fire, trauma's my tutor. Keep talking slick, we'll see who shoot first. Oh yeah. I was raised in the static, nights full of panic. Heart iced out, but the vision panoramic. Pain built bricks in my backbone granite. Made it through the war, now my thoughts cinematic. Struggled in the cold where the heaters never jam. Saw my first ghost when I lost my first fam. No rest, no peace, got a 30 in the sleeve. If I blink too long, demons crawl in the breeze. I don't talk much, I just plot in silence. Anger in my chest, but my soul moving science. Voices in my head like a choir and sirens. Taught to be numb, now I move like a tyrant. Real ones hurt, but they never show signs. Bury my emotions just to triple my grind. Walk through hell with a smirk and a 9. Focus through through trauma, that's the code in my mind. Focus through trauma, I ain't blinking the flames. Built in the dark, now I play in the game. Silence in the storm, but my shot got aim. Ain't no fear in my lane, just the pressure and pain. Locked in, zoned out, soul like steel. Masked up life, I forgot how to feel. Truth in the trauma, scars that reveal. I'm too real for the fake, too cold to heal.
Got used to the screams at night. Gunshots echo like lullabies. Still got dreams of the old drive-bys. Back when we used to count who died. Mama told me I was all too young, but the streets gave me my first reply. Now I walk like the Reaper's son. Black hoodie on with the war inside.
Mind full of rage, hands full of plans. Heart full of wounds, but I still withstand. Cut from a cloth they could never remend. Focus through trauma, I don't need no man. Hustle like every day, got a timer. Life be a test and the Glock be the sauna. Never been prey, I'm the hood's headliner. Think I'm cold, you should meet my reminder. Nightmares taught me how to aim with a purpose. Trauma hit hard, I define what my worth is. Made it out dirt, now my name in the verse. But the pain still talk through the bars, I'm rehearsed ish. Focus through trauma, I don't fold or flinch. Pain in my blood, I embrace that glitch. Mind in a twist, so stitched in a trench. Real from the jump, can't fake what I bench. Bulletproof thoughts, but I cry in the smoke. Built by the loss, I evolved through the broke. Ghosts on my back and the past still poke, but I walk through the fire with a blade and a hope. You ever look death in the eye and nod your head like not today? You ever bleed but never weep? That's what made me this way. No therapist, just 10 toes and rage. No savior came, I broke my own cage. Focus through trauma, page by page. Now I spit this pain on a war-torn stage. Pain in my chest like a ticking timepiece, but I move through the dirt like a priest with a piece. Ghetto baptized, war-born speech. Graduated scars, never practiced peace. Lost some brothers I could never replace. Seen too many tears on my mama's face. Turn that guilt to a fire and chase. Now I run this game like a man stack ace. Fist full of grit, heart full of silence. Slept in the storm, made peace with the violence. Life too raw, no time for compliance. I walk with the wolves, no leash, no guidance. Every breath is a move in the war zone. Every step is a prayer with the clone. Built from the ashes, I stand alone. Focus through trauma, that's the tone. Focus through trauma, never back down. Pressure on my name, but I never lost crown. Heart iced up, but the soul spellbound. Pain made a king from the battleground. Locked in, zoned out, eyes like steel. Feel no pain, yeah, that's how I heal. Truth in the scars, fate signed the deal. I was made through trauma, now I run what's real. Focus. Through every loss, every hit, every scar. I ain't fold, I ain't cry. I just grew colder. And now they wonder why I see life from behind the barrel. Cause peace never came without the trauma. Yeah. Shadow move. Silent codes. Yeah. Eyes sharp when the lights go dim. I see the war where the beast begins. Midnight echoes, hollow sounds. I hear the threats that don't wear skins. I don't flinch, I don't blink. Thinking deep, too dark to sink. No peace talks, this ain't no prayer. This that shadow play warfare. Cold face, hood up, I vanish in fog. Moving like smoke in the concrete bog. Thoughts like knives, every line got a scar. This a mental blade drawn, not a Hollywood star. Ops trying to creep with a silent stick, but my mind been trained for the silent click. Ain't no flash, just muzzle flares. My heart don't race, it stares. Paranoia ain't a flaw, it's a tool. I don't trust there when it's feeling too cool. Circles small like sniper lens. They plot in peace but die in tens. Look at the sky, that crow don't lie. I seen too much, I forgot how to cry. No mercy left in the ink I spilled. This warfare's quiet, but it still kill. No shadow play, we don't talk, we spray. Move in the mist where the lost ones lay. Heart went numb, had to throw love away. This that warfare mask on no face. Can't trust light, it reveals too much. What dark is a friend when the world go nuts. Silent moves in a loud man's air, so I fight in the shade, I breathe in warfare. I don't sleep, I rotate shifts. Mind on point like extended clips. Betrayal wears a friendly face. I seen brothers fall from a warm embrace. Ain't no peace pack sign in dirt. We grew in pain, got used to hurt. I got war wounds deep in thoughts, survive off pain. That's all I got. Tactics learned in the belly of beasts. I broke through traps where the real don't feast. Fake ones crack when the lights get dim. I've been 10 toes when the eyes stay grim. Gun on the right, fear on the left. Mirror got smoke, I ain't seen rest. This life chose me, not the other way. Now I dance with shadows that don't obey, yo. Listen. Never had silver spoons, just chambers filled. Never seen heaven, but I know the hell's real. Talking codes I don't reveal. Heart been cold like the steel I wield. I walk like war, I think like ghosts. I burn in silence, I toast with smoke. Every move's a tactic, learn through pain. Ain't no rules here, just war in my veins. Mic stay hot like the barrel I trust. Every word I spit could turn men to dust. Freestyle in the game, it's survival mode. It's the last breath sound before stories get told. Concrete breathing, asphalt bleeding. Pain in my verse, no fake dreaming. Shadow soldier, no stripes but scars. I write these lines in memory of wars.
flows. I don't write peace, I write the code for soldiers lost where the silence grow. No chorus here, it's a battle hymn made in the dark with a shattered limb. You don't know struggle if you never been broke. You don't know war till the air gets choked. I seen brothers twitch from a friend's mistake. Now I roll solo with a sealed up fate. No love, no lies, just facts and foes. Even trust got a price when the tension grows. I don't ask why, I just stay prepared. Even like cast shadows when it's scared. Built from the ashes of the night, born pain. Every thought I got is a bullet in my brain. Can't unsee what I had to survive, but I'll never fold, I'll never die. Yeah, we shadow play, we don't talk, we spray. Move in the mist where the lost ones lay. Heart went numb, had to throw love away. This that warfare mask on, no face. Can't trust light, it reveals too much. Well, dark is a friend when the world go nuts. Silent moves in a loud man's head, so I fight in the shade, I breathe in warfare. Enemies multiply, silence is key. Only the ghost mind walk like me. No retreat, no remorse, no rewind. I'll leave my fate in the grip of a nine. Streets raise demons and I'm their child. I smile through war, call that exile. Can't break what's already broke. I just sharpen the pain and soap. I write lines with blood on the ink. I pen storms that force men to think. They rap for fun, I rap to live. They flex for looks, I flex to give. 100 bars for the ones in chains. 1,000 scars from the mental strain. But I walk with pride through all despair. This is life inside, shadow warfare. Shadow steps, one by one. You see the flash, but you don't hear sound. You hear the pain, but it's buried in the ground. This ain't a dream, it's a war on beat. Where ghosts like me still walk the street. Keep the mask tight and the vision rare, cause we never sleep in shadow play warfare.
Yeah. It's that season again where the safe talk back and the block breathe heavy. Stack to the ceiling, hustle get deadly. Echoes in the alley where the paper moves steady. I wake up, no snooze, cash rules, mind bruised. Dreams of Wraith on cruise, dirty bill, street news. Another op made the headline, asshole views. We don't mourn, we maneuver, stick and move like old crews. Pressure bust pipes up, push profit. I ain't chasing peace if the plug ain't solid. Pull up with the smoke, got the world feeling gothic. Duffel bags full, but my soul's still toxic. Pills in the safe for the pain I dodge. Plays in the rain, had to pray through the fog. My pockets been up, heart stayed in the trench. Whipping up gold while bleeding the bench. I ain't fall once when the reaper was smiling. Clock more nights on the run than a siren. They said get legit, I said show me the island. If peace don't pay, I'll keep cashing and violence. It's withdrawal season, heavy bags, no treason. If the pack touch down and we feasting. Dirty hands, but my plans stay cleaning. Moving cold cash while the sun's still beaming. It's withdrawal season, no breaks, no breathing. Profit talks loud, got the streets all leaning. If the work move right, we eating. If the feds get close, we scheming. I got lines, I ain't right, just live them. Bars from the soul, no script, just rhythm. Flip another stack, make a op-see prism. I don't rap for cloud, I just speak from the system. The beg for a thing, just earned off loss. Used to weigh grams, now I strategize costs. Put stocks in the streets, dividends from the frost. Blueprint in my brain, got the hood on boss. Freestyle like a weapon in the war zone. Every bar bleed pressure like a tombstone. They can't match the tone, I'm alone in my bracket. Still dressed, trap, rich or aura in a jacket. Every line realer than the tears I dry. Made cash off pain, turn truth to pride. Talk slow in a room full of snakes, cause they smile too wide when they know what you make. It's that time of year where money come fast, trust move slow. Where your right hand can switch and the law don't show. Gotta keep one eye open, one hand on chrome. Cause withdrawal season ain't just about cash, it's about survival. I came from them late nights, bag on a stretcher. Dodge 12 moves like a train suppressor. Used to sleep broke, now I toast with pressure. Ghosts in the city, I invest, no lectures. My plug got ghosts, but the route's still mapped. I don't chase no fame, just expand my trap. Turn a shoebox life to a vault bill stack. Had to cut dead weight, now my circle intact. I don't vent, I withdraw, turn pain into figures. I evolve through the fall. If the love ain't low, then I silence that car. Rather count up alone and get stabbed by y'all. See, I bleed with my brothers, grind with precision. All this game ain't luck, it's a cutthroat vision. The streets don't forgive, but the money do talk. So I let bands explain why I never do walk. It's withdrawal season, heavy bags, no treason. If the pack touch down and we feasting. Dirty hands, but my plans stay cleaning. Moving cold cash while the sun's still beaming. It's withdrawal season, no breaks, no breathing. Profit talks loud, got the streets all leaning. If the work move right, we eating. If the feds get close, we scheming. No blueprint, no pen in my palm, just war in my lungs and a beat. And my charm made meals from a zone, not a plate at the prom. I was raised by the night, had to dance with the calm. Say my flow too rough, I say life too real. Can't trap with a heart if you scared it'll feel. So I mask my rage, learn pain as a shield. Turn trauma into motion, now my worth can't kneel. They don't get it, they mimic, tryna clone my hustle, but they heart stay timid. Every move I make came deep from the scrimmage. I've been coached by a loss, now my wins got image. Withdraw for the bag, not for no fame. I put life in the line, then I charge for the game. And I bleed what I write, ain't a bar that's tame. It's that far from the alley where the cold remains. Yeah, withdrawal season. No sleep, no mercy. Just numbers, just codes. We don't explain, we just code. Stack it, stash it. flip and vanish. The streets teach lessons that the books won't manage. Hunger got rhythm, pain got a reason. And money loves silence and withdrawal season.
Yeah, this one's for the ghosts. Names written in chalk. Fade quick when the rain drops. We don't forget. We never forget.
I've been running with the pressure, pain bleeding through my veins. Another homie on the curb, yellow tape in the rain. I don't speak on what I seen, got that murder in my brain. Flashbacks in black and white, now the sidewalk hold his name. Mama crying in the distance, cops chalking out the frame. That's another soul lost, and I still feel the flame. Sipping Henny for the fallen, loading clips full of blame. Heart heavy like a coffin, but I move with no shame. Slick with the silence, I don't talk much now. I done buried too many, I don't trust no crowd. Survivors guilt hit different when you know they had dreams, but the block turned a war zone, nothing what it seems.
Memories in chalk, they erase when it rains, but I carry every face, every echo, every name, from the trap to the grave. This life built from pain, still I never lost focus, I just learned how to aim. Memories in chalk, yeah, they stain in my soul. Every loss made me colder, every scar made me whole. I ain't break, I evolved, I was built for this role. Let the streets write my story in the ink of control.
Hey, yo, a corner hold a secret, every silence is a code. You can die for what you speak, and better watch the way you stroll. We ain't playing games here, it's a life that's been sold, where emotions get locked and the bodies turn cold. I was raised in attention, product of aggression. Learned young that a funeral was part of each lesson. Paranoia on max, sleep with one eye wide, cause the same ones you fed might be plotting your slide. No love in the air, just smoke from the heat. My bros locked down, know they 6 feet deep. Now I walk with the guilt like a chain on my chest. Still I breathe through the pressure, never ran from the test.
Yeah, check it. I don't fold, I flip pain into codes. Every bar that I drop like a casket, it holds. Talk slick, get exposed. Ain't no friends on this road, just some serpents in the shadows and that heat that explodes.
Grew numb to the screams, now speak with my eyes. Body count building up while the fake ones lie. I've been real since the jump, check the vibe I apply. You ain't built like I'm built, you just frontin' to survive. I done battle with my demons, still I spit with precision, trying to paint a better vision through the bars I've been living. I ain't glorify the dirt, I just speak what was written. It's that real raw truth, not that watered down fiction.
You see chalk on the ground, I see trauma unspoken. They don't know what it costs just to keep my soul broken. Every loss leave a gap, every death made me cope. Now I grind like a beast, ain't no room left for hope.
I don't pray for peace, I just prep for the war. Heavy knock on the door, might be death with a score. Got my mind in a fog, got my trust in a Glock. Every move is survival, every second I clock. There's silence in the night, but my mind's still loud. I see ghosts in the smoke when I move through the crowd. They say time heal wounds, but that's capped to the core, cause I live with the pain like it's part of my lore.
Memories in chalk, they erase when it rains, but I carry every face, every echo, every name, from the trap to the grave. This life built from pain, still I never lost focus, I just learned how to aim. Memories in chalk, yeah, they stain in my soul. Every loss made me colder, every scar made me whole. I ain't break, I evolved, I was built for this role. Let the streets write my story in the ink of control.
R.I.P. to the names washed away by the weather. But I still remember. I still hear y'all in the silence, and the shots and the sirens. Memories in chalk, they fade on the ground, but live forever in me. Eyes open, fingers steady, focus, through everything.
Yeah. Ain't no peace in the silence, only sirens and pressure. Everything I built came from what they tried to break. It's the breakdown anthem, I was built in it. Yeah.
Built in the breakdown, pain in my veins now. Voices in my head, got a scope and a fade out. Raised in the war zone, slept where the flames howl. Devil in my dreams, but I woke with a brave growl. Concrete soul, no room for a teardrop. Hard ice cold, I was raised with a fear stop. No therapist, just Glock talking peer plots. Try to fold me, I bled ink like a clear shot. Running from the past, but it's sprint like it's track star. Wounds never healed, I just masked up the crash scars. Bulletproof mind pain turned me to a trap star. Product of the chaos, now I'm dealing with my black heart.
I was built in the breakdown, forged through the fire. Every cut made me sharper, every loss took me higher. Paranoia in my system, but I walk like Messiah. They ain't see me in the trenches, they just see my empire.
Built in the breakdown, break me, I stand out the ruins. I rose with a weapon in hand. No love in the dark, just a heart full of sand. And a dream from the dirt, now I'm running the land.
Yeah, I ain't need no script, I just let that pain talk. Every bar, body bag, chalk lines where they walk. Mind full of shadows, but my vision never lost. Used to pray for better days, now I'm drowning in the cost. Never had no blueprint, I was freestyling fate. Had to eat what I killed, turn the struggle to a play. Friends turn ghosts, loyalty evaporate. All these demons in my closet, yet I still coordinate. No rest, cold sweats, 45 bedside. Thinking about them nights when I almost flatline. Snakes in my circle, so I sharpen every rhyme. They ain't like my pain, now they fear my prime. I ain't made from gold, I'm made from pieces, shards of trauma. Nightmares stitched together with rage and honor. I ain't cracked under pressure, I became the pressure.
They told me I'd break, but I broke them instead. Played chess with regrets, now I sleep with the lead. No love in my lungs, only venom I bled. I was born for the chaos, I was built for the dread. Every second is a war, every breath is a mission. Every eye on my steps like I'm walking in a prison. Every wound that I carry now part of my vision. I was made from the ashes of my past demolition. Brick by brick, I rebuilt my zone. From a room full of pain, now I'm sitting on thrones. Broke boy once, now money in clones. From the bottom of the map to a seat on my own.
I was built in a breakdown, forged through the fire. Every cut made me sharper, every loss took me higher. Paranoia in my system, but I walk like Messiah. They ain't see me in the trenches, they just see my empire.
Built in a breakdown, break me, I stand out the ruins. I rose with a weapon in hand, no love in the dark, just a heart full of sand. And a dream from the dirt, now I'm running the land.
Mask on, pain loud, never play safe. Streets taught me codes, nothing fake in my tape. No sleep, long nights, dealing with the weight. Trigger finger itchy, like the devil made fate.
Can't trust nobody when your shadow got teeth. Can't blink once when your truth's underneath. Hard times turn soft hearts into beasts. Now I walk through fire like it's part of my peace. I ain't here to be saved, I'm the product of rage. Every scar on my soul is a lesson engraved. Try praying for peace, but I bled for the page. Built in a breakdown, now I'm free from the cage. They said I was finished, they counted me out, but I fought with my demons while they screamed and they shout. Now I'm king of the storm that they fear will devour. Turn pain to a crown, now I rise with the power.
This ain't victory, this is survival turned lethal. Every breakdown you ran from, I built my throne there.
Late night tension, silence in the hallway. Steel door shut, stash spot in the crawl space. Numb from the losses, heart in the deep place. Henny in my cup, pain got a sharp taste. Whispers in the walls, I hear them plot daily. Clock ticking fast, feds moving and shady. Crack in the ceiling, flicker from the bulb light. Still moving weight like ghost in the cold night. Pills in the panel, burner by the dresser. Taught to never fold, raised under pressure. Chalk lines echo when you living like a kingpin. Tears from my mama, but the money's still sinking. Fake love thick, can't trust the congratulations. Ops in disguise, I feel the vibrations. Time running out, but I ain't playing the victim. Rather bleed out before I beg them for wisdom. Got the stash spot blues where the bricks don't talk. Safe got a soul and the silence gon' stalk. Counting every dollar in the dark like a priest. Trying to buy peace in a world with no peace. Yeah, the stash spot blues where the pain feel true. Loyalty dead, so I ride with my crew. If I go broke, I ain't crying or fold. Just reload the clip and let the story unfold. I ain't dreaming of a Grammy, I dream of escape from the trap where the devil draw maps with tape. Money bring comfort, but trauma don't sleep. I done seen killers cry over things they keep. Concrete faith, I never prayed for a halo. Just a duffel bag big enough to block every payroll. Gun smoke thick, but my vision stay clear. I talk to my demons, we toast with no fear. Hood therapy is deep, couple rounds in a rhyme. Every 16 I spit like I'm serving my time. They don't know what it feel like to hug paranoia. See a dog cross lines for a Benz or a lawyer. Tales from the cut, dirty bills in the vent. Every dollar got a story full of blood and intent. So if you see me calm, just know I've been through the fire. Freestyle from the heart, no ghost, no liar. Yeah. Love. Stacking in the shadows where the heat never sleeps. I'm talking about a place where the weak can't breathe. Blueprints in my head, got the streets as my college. Every shot I call come from scars, not knowledge. Late text from a shorty saying, baby, come safe. But she don't know I'm running from a bullet's cold grace. Snakes in the yard, I hear the hiss in the roots. So I lace up steel and I polish my boots. Never trust talk, let the eye minds do the speaking. Silence is a language and the real still speak it. Posted in the zone where the luck run out, so we hustle like demons when the sun punch out. Lessons in the wind, I read them like signs. When your brother sell you out, you go numb inside. But I got plans deeper than a bank vault's mine, and a heart cold enough to leave peace behind. Every move sacred, every loss of tuition. Had to pay in pain just to sharpen my vision. I keep my mind sharp like the edge of a blade, and my circle tight like a noose on a fake. Freedom's a myth, we just barter for time. Trading days for the riches in a world full of crime. I hear sirens in my dreams, choppers in the distance, and I rap with a vengeance like I'm built for resistance. Never glorify war, but I paint what I see, and the stash spot blues is the soul of the street. I got the stash spot blues where the bricks don't talk. Safe got a soul and the silence gon' stalk. Counting every dollar in the dark like a priest, trying to buy peace in a world with no peace. Yeah, the stash spot blues where the pain feel true. Loyalty dead, so I ride with my crew. If I go broke, I ain't crying or fold. Just reload the clip and let the story unfold. Another night fades, but the war don't cease. I got enemies in prayer trying to wish me to sleep, but I'm wide-eyed still, blueprinting my palm, writing my freedom in verses while I'm keeping it calm. If the stash spot's found, let the legend be told that I died for my code, not for platinum or gold. Blues on my soul, traps in my veins, and a pen that bleed truth through the dirt and the rain. Yeah, trust none, fear few. See everything from every side. Let's go. Yeah.
I see shadows shift when the light don't hit. Moving like smoke in a world full of snitch. Cameras blink, but I blink back twice. Paranoia in my veins, can't roll no dice. Moving like chess with a loaded mind. Whole block watching, but I'm ahead of time. Whispers in alleys, plots in the mist. I shoot with silence, don't ever miss. Learn young, keep your circle tight. Fake handshakes turn to deadly bites. Eyes on my rear like a Lambo mirror. Every smile hit a blade, that's clearer. I ain't praying for peace, I was built for the tension. Raised in the fire, every scar a confession. Eyes open when I sleep, and that's not a metaphor. Trust get you killed, I don't trust anymore. Gun eyes on every angle, head on swivel. City full of demons, heart cold like nickel. I don't flinch, I don't blink, I just move slick. They plotting from the left, but I'm reading every trick. Gun eyes on every angle, vision go wide. Snakes in the skies, got heat on both sides. Frontline soldier, mind in a maze, but I see through the smoke, through the gunpowder haze. Let a ghost breathe once, he gon' haunt you twice. So I bury every threat, no roll of dice. Calculating war like a mob account. Got bullets in stacks, painting large amounts. Ain't no luck when the steel start clapping. Ain't no tears when the snake get flattened. Grew in the cracks where the fear get loud. Now I walk through the dark, head high, real proud. Never took a handout, made my own route. Talk slick once, they gon' find your whereabouts. This ain't rap, this confession in motion. Spitting every bar like a blade in the ocean. Used to dream of peace, but it never came. So I made the grind and forgot the name. Every breath like a step on glass. Eyes on every soul that dare to path. Pop off with the mic like a loaded tech. Freestyle flames, leave them soaked in sweat. Broke through hell, now I flex my scars. Never needed stars, I birthed these bars. Came from the dirt, no filters applied. Now it's rollies and rounds while the loyalty died. Never rehearsed this pain, it just flows like blood. On the beat I bleed, ain't no fake in the mud. Voice of the struggle with a beast inside. Gunpowder thoughts and the devil's guide. Every freestyle cut like a switchblade twist. Mouth like a trigger when I talk that grit. Hunting eyes on every angle, head on swivel. City full of demons, heart cold like nickel. I don't flinch, I don't blink, I just move slick. They plot from the left, but I'm reading every trick. Hunting eyes on every angle, vision go wide. Snakes in the skies, got heat on both sides. Frontline soldier, mind in a maze, but I see through the smoke, through the gunpowder haze. Real recognize real, and I'm legally blind. Cause these days fake got a beautiful shine. But I read body language like a prophet in war. And I smell set up from behind the door. Slept with the reaper, we don't even talk. He just wait for the call while I load the Glock. Heart don't skip when the sirens wail. I just light another one and check the mail. Ain't no rest when you live like prey, but I turn the game round, now they move my way. Don't need 10 goons, I just need that aim. One shot in the dark, put a city to shame. Bury my pain where the legends rot, but my dreams still scream when the fever's hot. Nightmares ain't fake, they a real routine, so I keep eyes posted like a laser beam. Sleep with eyes open, talk with none. Trust don't last on the stolen sun. Hopes decay, but I still won't stumble, even when my mind's in a permanent jungle. And eyes on every angle, trust get you laced. Smile too long, get erased with no trace. Eyes on every angle, sharp like fate. The streets don't wait, they just choose your day. Putting eyes on every angle, watching from above and below. Freestyle, so with a trigger control. My cold-blooded heart never shows.
Yeah. Too much weight, too much war in the soul, but I move like steel, heart, ice, mind cold. Ain't no space for feelings, nah, not in this block. Everything I ever felt, man, it's all on lock. Eyes hollow like a graveyard shift. Mind drift while I load that fifth. Never trust loyalty, get flipped. Same ones who ride you quick to dip. Voices in my head like echoes in pain. Lost too many brothers, ain't shed no rain. Swallow my sorrow, I numb my brain. Beast was born where they broke my chain. I see love as a liability, feelings as instability. So I buried that humanity. Now I'm moving with artillery. Cold steps through fire past. Felt death in every laugh. Fake smiles, I peep the craft. Can't relate, then don't ask. I keep my emotions on lock. Hard in the vault, that shockproof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know's pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock. I done bled in silence, smiled through storms. Learned early that warmth just come before harm. Taught by the street, not a school of a charm. You soft with your heart, then you lose every arm. I wear my trauma like a bulletproof vest. Don't speak on the pain, just show 'em who's next. No therapist needed, I vent through the tech. Let the metal talk when the world disrespect. Trust, what's that? A setup in disguise. Loyalty's rare, most claiming lies. I keep a scope on both sides, my ties. Love will get you killed, but fear keep you wise. Tread careful, even blood turn ghost. See my kin fall fast from the ones they toast. So I toast on my Glock, that's the life I chose. Took pain, made it power, I overdosed. My emotions on lock. Heart in the vault, that shockproof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know's pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock.
Hey yo, real quick.
Stuck in the system, mentally twisted. Paranoia got me moving ballistic. Slide through the shadows, target explicit. Pain ain't a weakness, it's part of my physics. All these nights in the trap trying to breathe. Enemies master, I break what they weave. Heart turned stone with no reprieve. Every handshake got a blade in the sleeve. I talk in cold, play no hero. Keep my distance set to zero. Watch the throne, I'm the pharaoh. Warfare mind, no room for Nero. I built from the crack in the pavement. Speak to the ghosts in my basement. No mercy, I ain't got no replacements. Hollow but heavy with statements. No tears, no cries, just loaded clips. Silence be louder than empty lips. I turn my pain into money, flips. Cold world, but I never slip. They ask why I'm heartless, I show no shock. I say it plain, my emotions on lock. Memories rot while I bury hope. Tryna breathe through a pressure choke. Ain't no love in the city I roam. Only codes in the still I told. I walk with guilt but pride my code. I bleed regrets but I never wrote. No diary, no tears, no quote. Only letters with debt that broke. Betrayal in the rear view, pain in the mirror. The more I evolve, the colder I appear. But it's all survival, no man I fear. Cause I've been to hell and I stay sincere. I speak for the ones with the soul decay. Who grind in the dark for a brighter day. Who lock their heart and throw keys away. Cause love got them lit then led astray. I keep my emotions on lock. Heart in the vault, that shockproof rock. Can't fold, can't feel, can't talk. All I know's pain and this hustle don't stop. Got scars, I ain't showing no doc. My demons don't sleep, they knock. Every move I make, tactical walk. Built from the mud with my emotions on lock. All that love talk, miss me with it. I done seen hearts turn wicked, twisted, so I move with precision. Distance, digits, no room for feelings when you pushing limits. Soul froze up, brain and drive. Every moment I'm just trying to survive. Built for the storm, I don't need no flock. Just me, my mind, and emotions on lock.
Yeah. That re-up changed my life. From crumbs to bricks, from loss to legacy. Now I count stacks with a cold stare. Let's go. I came from the bottom, dirt on my name. Now I'm sitting in silence, surrounded by flame. Talking about risk, I invested in pain. Now I'm iced out clean while you're rusting the rain. Used to post up with a plan and a prayer. No love for a dreamer, just cold street air. They ain't see the vision, just saw my despair. But I built up a throne with a corner boy glare. Triple the pack on the second rotation. Now it's wired funds and account calculations. Whipping through blocks, not for admiration, but to school these fools in the street domination. Rich off the re-up, never had a handout. Counting dirty bills till the rubber band snap out. Back against the wall, I had to find a cheat route. Now my safe got weight, every draw got cash out. Rich off the re-up, hustle never ease up. Blue past the hate, like I'm riding with my seat up. Rich off the re-up, legends in the street. Trust, talk less, move smart. Cold, heart, no reruns. I ain't never needed no feature. I freestyle pain like a preacher. Sermons in the trap, I teach ya. Flip game strong like a creature. I came from the mud and the ether. Hard nights turned me to a thinker. Now every play gets cleaner. Digitized moves like a streamer, zip code change, plug still ringing, money talk different, phone still singing, ops on the slide but the Glock stay clinging, 10 toes deep and my name still swinging, can't fold, I was molded by the storm, blueprint wrote with the blood I was born, never been sweet, just cold and informed, now I trap in silence, let the results perform.
Got rich off the re-up, never had a handout, counting dirty bills till the rubber band snap out, back against the wall, I had to find a cheat route, now my safe got weight, every drawer got cash out.
Rich off the re-up, hustle never ease up, blue past the hate like I'm riding with my seat up, rich off the re-up, legends in the street, trust, talk less, move smart, cold, heart no rewrite. I done seen brothers fall for a quick thrill, chasing cheap fame, ending up with a bill. Me, I play chess while they ran on the treadmill, now I eat in silence while they beg for a meal. Labels calling like let's cut a deal, but I'm richer in the trap than they ever feel. Digital money in my stash spot real, one move wrong and you get that still. They love to flex, I love to invest, while they shoot for likes, I stack for the next. Legacy talk, I don't settle for less, built mine raw, no cap, no press. Rich made me, losses shade me, I ain't get here cause they praise me. I got scars that silence envy, I move calm while the storm stay with me. Freestyling pain, ain't nothing rehearsed, from the 1st to the 31st. I went from broke to reverse, now I count what they throw. Yo, I ran the numbers like a math guy, turned every block to a crash course. No shortcuts, no mascots, I'm the product of a crack source. I stack stocks from hood plays, Bitcoin dreams with coke waste, mixing silence with bold face, profit margin got no trace. Every step I took was plotted, every L I took I dotted. Now I ride with the knowledge, turned the trap to a college.
Rich off the re-up, struggle made the beast up, every bar I speak got heat like a teacup. No luck, just grit when I level the meter, now I flex with grace, make the hate get weaker. Rich off the re-up, cash flow deeper, trenches bred wolves, never been a sleeper. Rich off the re-up, system couldn't keep us, now I own what they used to delete us.
I ain't just made it, I remade the game, from dimes to dollars, from shadows to fame, and still I stay silent, counting the re-up, forever.
Yeah, from the dirt roads to digital trades, from the block to the broker apps. It's a different type of hustle now, but the code stay the same. Loyalty, respect, and the bag. I came up with the wolves, now I'm running the pack. Used to flip packs, now I'm playing with stocks, no cap. Options in the hood, who would've thought we'd adapt? From trapping out the Civic to investments that stack. Blueprints drawn in blood, inked in pain and scars. My past full of felons, now my future full of charts. No diploma, but my hustle gave me street degrees. Hood portfolio growing like it's fed by the breeze. 10 toes in the gutter, I ain't scared to get dirty. My money diversified, but the streets still worthy. Crypto, cold wallet, Mac 10 in the dash. Gotta guard your digital and physical stash. Hood stocks rising, bread multiplying, moves made silent, real ones stay vibing, freestyle grinding, pain never hiding, came from the bottom, now we strategizing, hood stocks rising, no more just surviving, money talk fluent, now I'm analyzing, from shells to shares, we capitalizing, still got a Glock where the laptop sliding. I was raised by the cold, fed by the drought, every dollar I touch had a demon to shout, now I pivoted clean, still rugged with routes, while my candle charts glow while the ops burn out. P&L in the green, but my eyes see red. Enemies close, gotta watch how I tread. Portfolio strong, but my temper is short. Still invest in revenge like a hostile resort. Diversify pain, ups deep in the soul. Street smart trades, I ain't paying the toll. They laughing at first when I left the trap. Now they call me a genius with the money yet. Blockchain mind still keep the 9. Freestyle rhythm with a gangster design. Talking calls inputs, but I still stay grimy. Every cent I earn come from pressure behind me. Cash coming fast, I'm a flash in the system. Used to duck jail, now I'm running through algorithms. ETF dreams with a chopper and vision. Stacking these digits while I'm dodging convictions. Living like a beast, now I'm building like moguls. Wall Street ain't built for us, broken with vocals. Mic in one hand, other clutch in the play. Got a risk appetite that'll swallow your day. I freestyle pain over rhythms of fate. My hood still hungry, I'm serving the plate. Lick after lick, that was flips from the market. Wrote my own code, turn the hustle cathartic. Legacy laden in the stones I break. I freestyle fury with the bars I stake. This ain't no cap, it's a map to escape from the corners to the cloud. I elevate fate. Hood stocks rising, bread multiplying, moves made silent, real ones stay vibing, freestyle grinding, pain never hiding, came from the bottom.
bottom, now we strategizing. Hood stocks rising, no more just surviving. Money talk fluent, now I'm analyzing. From shells to shares, we capitalizing. Still got a Glock where the laptop sliding.
I see shooters turn to thinkers, fiends become dealers. Losses in the ledger, still we moving like healers. The streets gave trauma, but the grind gave hope. Now we looking at the markets while we twisting the rope. No suits, no ties, but we building the wealth. Still rocking ski masks while protecting the self. Blueprints in blood, every lesson was earned. We flip pain into profit, watch the tables turn. Real gangsters read charts, they just move in silence. AR in the closet, but my trades bring violence. Pull up with knowledge, make the system react. A black Wall Street, baby, bringing history back. Warrants on my head, warrants on my trade. Still got trap mentality inside of this maze. I don't play games, I just play with the numbers. Whole squad eating, we survivors of hunger. Money ain't peace, but it eased the storm. So I move like chess while they stuck in the swarm. Every ticker I tap got a story behind it. Hood stocks rising, we the ones that defined it. They told us we couldn't do it, that the hood was only built for bodies and bars. But we turned survival into spreadsheets, turned trauma into tactics, turned the pain into profit. And now, hood stocks rising, and we ain't looking back.
Yeah. Eyes twitching, hands itching, moving through shadows, I see what they missing. Can't sleep, can't trust, can't fall. Welcome to paranoia, promo. Paranoia promo, vision never slow-mo, moving like a ghost. Every step is solo, trigger on my mental, thoughts go loco. Trust no soul, keep my circle solo. Paranoia promo, sleeping with the fofo, dark in my dome. Can't feel no hope no more, hunted by the past cause I never show though. Eyes in the back, in this game I go. My silence speak louder than 1,000 lies. I see the truth hidden in the coward's eyes. Heart iced out, ain't no love to revive. I bury the pain deep just to feel alive. Moving through the hood, feel the pressure in the air. Every handshake could be a snake in a snare. Grew up with nothing but learn how to bear. Now I'm posted with the wolves, gotta always beware. Clock on my waist, ticking time in the streets. Talking peace, but these demons want me deceased. I don't flinch when I'm facing the heat, I'm too numb. Every trauma turned me elite. Friends turn ghosts, now they post in the skies. Trying to dap me up while they plotting my demise. Paranoia in my gut, keep my blade precise. Any wrong vibe, I respond like a vice. I ain't blinking, too focused on a mode engaged. All these whispers in the wind got my soul enraged. Pistol heavy, but my pride got more weight. I've been climbing from the bottom, still dodging fate. Say it loud, I don't need no fake alliances. I walk alone, strategizing in silence. Pain in my chest like I swallowed a stone, but I never fold, even when I roam alone. Got these demons trying to hack my sanity. Paranoia ain't a glitch in my reality. They said I'm tripping, now I'm staying intact. Every loss I took, I turned into a counterattack. Clock spinning, but I move timeless. Betrayal so close, now I live mindless. Gun under the mattress, phone off the grid. I don't dream no more, I just handle biz. Paranoia promo, walking like I own roads. Danger in my veins, ain't no code, I ain't broke. Talking riddles, moving smoke. Never let them see the pain I cloak. Paranoia promo, stressing, overload. Mental warfare, but my aim stay bold. Can't lose sight, even when I implode. I was made in the dark, now I read what I sow. I sleep light, even nightmares get scared. Seen too much to act like I care. Every scar got a chapter it tell. Every loss I turned into a shell. I ain't the hero, I'm the storm in disguise. Watch how I rise with the war in my eyes. They said I break, now I bend still laws. I'm the glitch in the system, I don't follow flaws. I was taught young loyalty or the grave. So I roll with the pressure, don't play, just pave. They think I'm cold, I'm just battle made. Trust is expensive and I ain't never paid. Check the static I live where most don't last. Made from mass, built to blast through the past. Pain in my chest like it's stitched with glass, but I still stand tall no matter who pass. They call me paranoid like it's a curse, but I call it vision sharpened by the worst. When the lights go dark and the silence screams, I stay awake building war in my dreams. Paranoia ain't panic, it's peace with a blade. It's the language I speak when trust starts to fade. It's armor in disguise, it's pain and code. It's me in the shadows, in pro mode. Never flinch, never slip, never leak my script. Whole life been war, I just tighten the grip. Pills in the bottle, voice in the mist. Ain't trust no soul, so I stick to the list. Enemy circle, vultures talk, but I walk with a silent killer stalk. Got maps in my mind, a betrayal route, so I switch on my steps and avoid the cloud. I don't need no clicks, no validation. I got ghosts in my past and pure dedication. Every move precise like a sniper round. In paranoia pro mode, I never back down. Paranoia pro mode, where peace is a target and trust is a ghost. I built my kingdom out of fear and flame, and if you see me, just know I never came. Fade out slow, eyes still wide even when I'm solo. Forever ready, forever in pro mode. Yeah, I came from the pain, now I'm chasing dirty bags. Ain't no clean road when you're running from the past. Pressure on my soul, bullets in the mag. Voices in my head saying stack it, never lag. Let's go. I was raised in the dark where the fiends get fed. Where a dream nothing but a scheme in your head. Where the plan gets dirty but the vision stay clean. And the work come quick if your trigger finger mean. I've been living on the edge, whole block full of sin. Keep a 4-5 loaded, let the devil walk in. No sleep, just scars on my conscience and chest. But I hustle with the pain like it's part of success. Got a bag full of hope and a Glock full of doubt. If the money come wrong, then the chopper come out. I done seen too much, now I move with the silence. Hood turned cold, but I warm it with violence.
Dirty bag dreams, ain't no pillow where I lay. All I see is dirty cash, dirty schemes, dirty plays. Risk it all for the win, ain't no other route for me. From the gutter to the gold, I chase bags faithfully. Dirty bag dreams, every move got a mean. Either stack or get clapped, ain't no love in between. I don't pray for peace, I just pray I stay alive. Cause them dreams come dirty and the streets never lie.
Look, told them I ain't never fold, pressure just my lifestyle. Whipping in the kitchen, got it jumping like it's fight night. Pistol in the stash spot, scale in the drywall. Fiends at the back door, sniffing like a bloodhound. I got demons in my rearview, angels went ghost. Try and cop a new coupe, riding on hopes. Freestyling in the trap while I vacuum seal dreams. Every word spit, heavy like I'm talking to the Reaper team. Trust none, love lost, pain gained, still flame. All my verses come raw like the coke in the drain. Yeah, I freestyle with a weapon in the booth, talk slick, you'll vanish before they find the truth. This ain't no fantasy, this reality rap. Every syllable a step in a world full of traps. Got homies in the pen, some ain't never coming back. But I carry all they names in this dirty money stack. Dreams built in the shadows, painted in the chrome. And I still chase it all, cause the pain feel like home.
My mama told me, boy, don't lose your soul for a check. But I was outside risking it with ice on my neck. Dirty money made me, but it broke me in return. Now my heart just a vault where the coldest fires burn. Used to sleep on the floor with a duffel full of pain. Now I ride through the city, presidential in the lane. Got the plug on the line, and he talking in code. Every move been encrypted since the murders went cold. They don't get it, now they never seen the war from inside. Where your friends turn snakes and your pride gotta die. But I rise with the hunger of 100 dead kings. With a bag full of demons and a phone that still rings.
Dirty bag dreams, ain't no pillow where I lay. All I see is dirty cash, dirty schemes, dirty plays. Risk it all for the win, ain't no other route for me. From the gutter to the gold, I chase bags faithfully. Dirty bag dreams, every move got a mean. Either stack or get clapped, ain't no love in between. I don't pray for peace, I just pray I stay alive. Cause them dreams come dirty and the streets never lie.
Fast life, no breaks, just boost. We don't dream in color, only red and gold hues. Got a plan and a scale, got a mind like a vault. And my soul still dirty from the things I was taught. When I die, bury me with a bag on my chest. So they know I died grinding and I live with no rest. No regrets in my script, just bars and blueprints. Every verse a reflection of my scars and movements. This the anthem for the ones still lurking in pain. Still cooking up plots in the thunder and rain. We ain't praying for change, we just moving in stealth. Dirty bag dreams, yeah, I chasing for wealth. You ever lost sleep for a bag you ain't got yet? Ever risked it all knowing you might not reset? That's the life we live, dirty dreams on repeat. Stack high, trust slow, move sharp, speak brief.